is Mary with our January 2023 book nook. Happy New Year! I've got some winter books to share with everybody today. The first one is titled The Shortest Day, celebrating the winter solstice, which is in December, but the days are pretty short still in January. This is by Wendy Pfeffer and illustrated by Jesse Reich, and I'll share the little blurb with you. Winter begins on the shortest day of the year, usually somewhere around December 21st. On short winter days, children walking home from school drag long shadows behind them. On long winter nights, families eat dinner while it's dark outside. Long ago, people grew afraid when each day had fewer hours of sunshine than the day before. Over time, they realized that one day each year, the sun seemed to stop moving away and then started moving back toward them. They celebrated this day by exchanging presents and decorating their houses with evergreens. Today, people still celebrate the winter solstice, not because they worry the sun will disappear, but because they know the days will get longer again. They celebrate because it's a new beginning. This book has lyrical prose and cozy illustrations. I think that it is great for the early elementary age. There is a lot of information in there. Let's see here. The next book is kind of similar, but not exactly. It aims a little bit younger. This book is Share Some Kindness, Bring Some Light by April Stott. And as you can see here on the cover, the two main characters are a bear and a little girl. And the blurb for this one is, Bear is sad. All the other animals think he's mean because he's so big. But his human friend Coco offers to help him, and Coco shares her grandmother's advice. When life gets dark as winter's night, share some kindness, bring some light. And they decide to bake cookies to share some kindness and make lanterns to bring some light. And the illustrations are lovely. That's just when you open the book. And here is Coco and Bear. There is Coco comforting Bear because Bear's sad that everyone's afraid. And here they are delivering cookies and lanterns. This story is a sweet one of kindness and the winter and creativity when cookies and lanterns don't fix everyone's problem. But for a sweet, cozy story, I definitely like Share Some Kindness, Bring Some Light for those long winter nights. Who doesn't love Jan Brett? Jan Brett's newest book, Cozy in Love, is full of her beautiful illustrations. But I think what I want to share with you is the blurb that she shares on the back flap of the cover about the inspiration for this story. And these are her words. At the musk ox farm in Alaska's Matanuska Valley, I observed musk ox bulls butting horns with great drama while cows frolicked as if their silky coats were couture. It seemed like love was in the air when they coyly lowered their long eyelashes as they admired their pasture princes. But love is about more than brute strength. Thinking about gentle Cozy, I wondered, how could he impress the lovely Lofty with his big heart? In Aesop's fable, The Crow and the Pitcher, a thirsty crow finds a pitcher with a little water in it. Not able to reach the water, the crow drops pebbles down the narrow neck until the water level is high enough for him to drink. I love the science of it and imagine clever Cozy could rescue his whale friend in a similar way on a much bigger Alaskan scale. So during a stay on Fox Island in Resurrection Bay, I saw many bird and animal species up close for the first time, including elegant horned puffins playing in a waterfall. They seemed perfect to play Cupid for Cozy and Lofty. Then, as a spectacular finale in the Turn Again arm, we spotted a pod of belugas, small white whales nicknamed sea canaries by sailors, which really do chirp, whistle, and playfully carry clumps of seaweed on their head. So here, as you open and close the book, you can see them butting heads there with each other. And I'll just show you some. Here you can see them, and you can see the puffins on the side. Because you know, Jan Brett always gives you a hint about what's coming up in the story on the sides of her illustrations. Look, there they are, and there's a rainbow. Oh, if you're a Jan Brett fan, I'm sure you will enjoy Cozy and Love. This next book is a first night story. It's Snow Horses, a first night story by Newbery Award-winning author Patricia McLaughlin and Caldecott Honor-winning artist Micah Archer. The illustrations are wonderful. And you can see the horses there and the two characters. And the blurb for this book is, "It is the very last evening before the new year. Two horses, Tim and Tom, pull their sleigh. They love the snow. They spread light and love and laughter. They bring the town together, young and old. It's time to celebrate the new year ahead." So this is a great New Year's book. And look at these rich illustrations. You can see how here's lace used to make the curtains in the window. And look at all the lights in the village. I love it. So there's some other things. I found another book about living things that light up the night. This one is titled Luminous, Living Things That Light Up the Night. It's in our E&F section, Everyone or Early Nonfiction. This is by Julia Kuo. And it says, "When it's dark out, we need light to see. But what if your body could make its own light? Brilliant, beautiful, luminous." This is a poetic exploration of bioluminescence, the light made from living things, in its many forms, including fireflies and foxfire, fungi and glowworms, deep-sea fish, and vampire squid. The art here portrays a young child and adult discovering this natural phenomenon. I like this book because it has simple lyrical text with informative sidebars, one of my favorite kinds of nonfiction books. And the story will introduce young readers, and maybe some older readers like me, to science and nature. And let me show, in addition to the cover, here they are learning about fireflies. What if your body can make its own light? Here they are inside a shadow cave, glowworms. And here is a drawing about the vampires. So if you're interested in learning about living things that light up the night, check out Luminous by Julia Kuo. That's K-U-O. And then the last one is Bubby and Bart's Matzo Ball Mayhem by Bonnie Grubman and illustrated by Deborah Millman. And it's a lovely story about Bubby preparing for Friday night dinner and some serious matzo ball issues that she and her dog, Bart, are having. There's a lot of mayhem as we get ready for dinner. This book is actually going to be my cozy storytime selection for January 2023. Thank you so much for joining me for our January Book Nook. If you need any help finding these titles or any other titles at the library, just ask us. We're here to help. See you next time. Bye.